International Conference on Arts and Humanities.
Lankan and organizers and supporters that organize such valuable conference in Sri Lanka. The theme song in the Sujata DNA, internationally called Jewel in the Palace, in Sinhala, Sri Lankan version. This one is the main pointed to attract this soap opera for my research. My research topic is how the Korean soap opera influenced Sri Lankan's life. I'm Shyama, Jinasena, MPhil student in Colombo University. First, I am going to introduction about what is the soap opera. Soap opera are ongoing works on the fiction and episodic in nature actually. And soaps are stories told big terms of period story with attractive and multiple characters. The stories typically focus heavily on emotional relationships in the soap opera. Actually, many people make more attractive about the soap according to its context. And each episode are with promise for more drama and following day. That's why people attracted with the soap opera. That is the introduction about the soap opera. What is the soap opera mean? And then I am going to describe history of soap opera. Some of first radio shows being produced and sponsored by companies of cleaning products such as soaps. That's why the soap opera called soap operas. And first time soap opera, daytime series broadcasted on radio early 1930. And first television soap opera aired on June 30th of 1942 on American television sets of their 4 years transition from radio to television. This is the mainly focus history about the soap opera. This is the background of the research. Sujata DNA is my mainly focused drama, soap drama that telecast on Sri Lanka Republic television network. And Sujata of Korean name Jewel. Korean Sujata name is Sri Lankan name, but Korean and international name Jewel in the Palace become the most popular Korean soap opera in the Sri Lanka. This soap opera famous not only Sri Lanka but also different countries of the world also, and lot of countries dubbing as their mother language also. This opera has a historical and educational value also. That means that opera's theme and topic and context has a historical and educational value also. That's why I think famous around the countries that soap opera mostly. Then this is my research main problem. How the Korean soap opera influenced the Sri Lankan society. This research is examining how Korean soap opera influenced Sri Lankan society as the impact of historical and traditional dramatically episodes, multi-dramatically episodes for the Sri Lankan's life. Then I am going to describe about the research main objectives. One objective is to examine how to make impact in the Sri Lankan society by Korean soap opera, and what are the main influence areas in the Sri Lankan society. To examine how people attractive with this soap opera, and other one is to determine why people influenced by Changu. Changu means main character of this soap opera. These are the research main objectives. And I'm going to describe rationale of this research. This research made an ideological influence to the Sri Lankan society. So it is spread all the country more than Sri Lankan drama actually in this period. That big ideological effect is searchable. This fictional soap operas spread all the countries as a place. So it's influenced whole society, social, political, religion and all the sectors. That's why I select this researchable theme and soap opera as my research. Then I am going to describe in deeply that soap opera story. Sujata Deni is the Sri Lankan name and Jewel in the Palace is international and Korean name. Is based on true story about a legendary girl. She called Changu, who became the first woman to the supreme royal position of her time. Despite her poor condition as a low-class girl in the male-dominated society, Changu overcame a series of social discrimination and landed herself as a royal cook, later became a royal physician. Then ultimately the physician in charge of the king. She was even given by the king the title Great Changu. This is the fictional dramatic story about the Sujata Dena or Jewel in the Palace. These are my main methodologies that I got findings to examine the influence in Sri Lankan society using this mixed methodology. Qualitative and quantitative tools such as interviews, questionnaires and in-depth observations. Use secondary data sources are books, magazines, media experts, internet, posters and encyclopedia. As my methodology, I use questionnaires for presenters selected from all around the country by chance, without limitation, but I cared only about the age limitation, 18 years out. These are the results of my research. In that case, I amount my questionnaire presented girls, boys, women and men. I divided mainly for that four, and big amount of girls like to watch that Sujata Deni in Sri Lanka, and 27 and point of boys like to watch that Sujata Deni in teledrama, and like women and men mainly not like that teledrama such as not. And when this is the pie chart present, why people like this soap opera? We come out of likes because of the characters. Such characters like not like in Sri Lankan characters but Korean characters, but as they present by questionnaires, they show big amount of percentage that character wise they like, dramatic wise they like to this teledrama, and character wise also they like to this teledrama, this soap opera actually. And this is the what are the main influence for the society. Actually I asked this mainly for, and especially hairstyles they catch by this soap opera, and accessories also, and clothes and bags. But big amount of hairstyles come into Sri Lankan society as the influence of this soap opera. And after accessories also, such like hair bands and hairstyles, those things come to Sri Lankan society as an influence of Korean soap opera. These are my conclusions. Sri Lankan television industry had been made big influence by this soap opera, and Sri Lankan people believe such historic, heroic characters from everything. So television industry want to make such characters as their production programs. Finally, we can say all the Sri Lankan family system have been changed by their hopes, their shadows, and named kids, because mainly women who allow it and please with the soap opera. These are the conclusion of the research. And other conclusions are Sri Lankan behaviors change, especially women who expect a lot of things like shaman. For an example, cooking styles, medicines, such like changumi. They try to cook like changumi and get medicine like changumi and get experiments like changumi, such those things. So however, women imitate changumi characters as their life hero. As a result of these imitations of women and girls want to be a changumi, a lot of their expectations in the society. And women do many experiments in the kitchen like changumi, because that main teledrama focused on cooking experiments and cooking kitchen, mainly focused on kitchen. That's why women allowed to see that soap opera. It's as a way, it became as a wave in the society. So newborn babies named like Korean names, such like Sen, Sun, like these names come to Sri Lankan society. And other conclusions are Sri Lankan home styles also made something changed by adding Korean models, not big amount, but changing Korean types, roofs, such those things. So a lot of things come to Sri Lankan market with Changumi brand, such like day cards, calendars, t-shirts, accessories, hairstyles, and especially hair clips. Nowadays also we can see hair clips as an influence of Changumi. And political characters got imitation by Changumi, especially women politicians, other by their speeches. Our President Mahinda Rajapaksa also get an example from this opera as an ideology. Change Sri Lanka, they scheduled with the telecast time because of the prime time. No any other valuable programs telecasting on Sri Lanka that broadcasted period, because TV channels of the most big TV programs of this doesn't be there. That is some women program. Other conclusions are religious leaders also had examples for the Changumi story for their speeches because of its most valuable ideology. Sri Lankan was interested in the Korean society systems. Most of Sri Lankans try to search about the Korean culture, religion, history, and as an influence of this soap opera. So finally, we can say all the Sri Lankan civil society had been made something influenced by this Korean soap opera. Then I am going to describe about how influenced by the Korean soap opera for the Sri Lankan society. Actually, transmission happened regularly to Sri Lankan civil society. And 21 aimed female viewers actually. Female viewers always attractive with this soap opera, and soap opera also aimed with female viewers. In the soap opera catch time telecasting and introduce attractive new accessories for the market. That's why mainly famous is soap opera, and focus on attractive story and combination of plots. These are the main things that allows Sri Lankan audience to the Korean soap opera of Sujata Dini and internationally called during the Palace famous in Sri Lanka. And other continuing one is one of popular female characters named Changumi play more positive role in soap dramatic fiction. This is also something because of attractive audience maybe in Sri Lanka. And this character spread as a crazy for whole Sri Lankan society. And other one is market for this soap main character's ideology as a product. After finish the teleseries of soap opera, it is made part soap opera series such called Abhita Dini also. That one also Korean soap opera, how Sri Lanka society may be influenced by the Korean soap operas in Sri Lankan society. Thank you.